Well, fresh off Donald Trump's threats to take over Greenland over security concerns, the boss of NATO this week dropped a truth bomb in Trump's favour.
If anyone thinks here, again, that the European Union or Europe as a whole can defend itself without the US, keep on dreaming.
It's pretty simple. No America, no security for Europe. Europe remains dependent on American arms, and self-reliance is harder than it looks. Experts say strategic autonomy is years away, given Europe is running on massive debts and deficits. And it can't get to spending 10% of GDP on defence without massive austerity measures. The former NATO Deputy Commander, Sir Richard Shirreff, has a very different take. He believes America cannot be trusted and Europe must start preparing for a world without Washington.
America under Trump is demonstrating that it is both a predator and a bully. And in the European and transatlantic context, that means that NATO is dead below the waterline, because the NATO alliance is built on the fundamental principle of collective defense. An armed attack on one is an attack on all, says Article 5 of the Washington Treaty. And that means that if one member state is attacked, the others will come to its aid. And so I think it is long overdue. And this is nothing new here. This sort of comes after a year started by Vice President Vance back at the Munich Security Conference, reinforced by Secretary of War Hegseth, where they basically said America is not there to come to the aid of European nations if attacked. And the so what out of this is that Europe and Canada have got to think again about the NATO alliance. Now that we can't chuck the baby out with the bathwater, absolutely not. There will be an America after Trump. So we've got to maintain strong links with America. But the fact is that because Europe and Canada have underspent on defense for decades now, NATO is not in a good place. But this is a come-as-you-are party. We can't rely on America to come to Europe's support and Canada's support. So we've got to get on with it on our own. In a world of great power rivalry, the middle powers have a simple choice: compete with each other or combine to create a third path in order to achieve impact.
You have to wonder, though, it would take serious measures to move away from the US. And can you really see Europe cutting back on, say, immigration as one of those measures? I mean, the likes of Emmanuel Macron making a grand migration interjection? I don't think so.